Now, you all need to get this straight. I am 10 times the ape that Donkey Kong is. I have my cute and comical-ness down to a T, but what does he have? The island that gets invaded every year? A gluttony problem? Being guilty of many counts of child endangerment?
Well, boys, I never thought I'd say this sentence, but it's time for a good old-fashioned monkey war between Bonzi Buddy and Donkey Kong. A few days ago, I was wondering which is the better ape because a friend posted something about Donkey Kong being a Bonzi Buddy ripoff. While that's blatantly false, it's pretty funny and got the wheels in my head spinning. So today, we're going to go head-to-head, battle by battle, between Bonzi Buddy and Donkey Kong. We're going to see who is the ape to top all other apes, and we'll be doing it scientific methody. We will be methoding today, boys. We will go through 3 checklists: likability, marketability, and funny. Bill Nye has nothing on me. So now, I just want y'all to know, just before this starts, there's no bias in this at all. There is no reason why there'd be any bias against anybody or to any party. First, when we're talking about likability, we have Donkey Kong. And Donkey Kong, when it comes to likability, is a bit of a mixed bag if you think about it. Well, in the original arcade games, I mean Donkey Kong 1 and Donkey Kong 3, he is a menace. He is a pest. There is nothing about him that's redeemable because his whole purpose is just to be a mean villain that you hate. Donkey Kong Jr. changed it up a little bit because now he's the one you're rescuing. So there's a bit more of humanity given to him, but generally in this early era of Donkey Kong, he's a 2-dimensional flat villain. Not much to go off of. I will say though that in his Saturday Supercade version, I do adore his Donkey Kong dream that he has. It's rather nice. Now, Donkey Kong Country Donkey Kong is a different ballpark because, well, he is a different character, and also gets a whole different purpose. Donkey Kong's a hero. He protects Congo Bongo or Donkey Kong Island, depending on which religion you hail from intruders and keeps his Kong family safe, even though he has a bit of a tendency to be kidnapped and rescued by his family. But who's to say that Donkey Kong doesn't have a bit of a dumb side? And maybe that adds to his charm in a certain way. You may also make the same argument about his cockiness he's depicted with, especially in the most recent Mario movie. You could say it makes him a bit unlikable, but you know what? I kind of like the characterization. It reminds me of Sonic, which I think is the purpose why he has that character trait to begin with. Now on to the competitor. Bonzi Buddy doesn't have as dense of a history as Donkey Kong does, obviously, so we're going to just go off of what we can. Bonzi Buddy does have a very nice look to him. He's very happy, he's wide, he's got purple all over him, which purple is a very nice and royal color if you think about it. In his heyday, people probably thought of him as a very helpful lad. I don't doubt he legitimately helped people in the early days of the internet to get accustomed to it. Bro literally says, I laugh, I tell facts, I schedule, I sing. He does all of those things and more. So, also he's spyware.
And?
Excuse me?
I think more companies need to make their spyware have family-friendly mascots on them. That is a great business model if you ask me.
Okay, so what do you think about internet safety laws?
Never heard of it.
Now, when it comes to marketability, we're talking about plushies mostly, or in action figures. Donkey Kong has a very good design sometimes. I've talked about this before. I can't recall any plushies of Donkey Kong I particularly like. Don't kill me, I know. But, like, most Donkey Kong plushes, in my opinion, look really ugly, and they don't really encapsulate what I think about when I think about the character, or just the essence of the character in general. He just looks kind of stone cold and blah. I mean, like, oof. So this is where Bonzi Buddy comes back to get a few points, because Bonzi Buddy only has 1 plush, and it's beautiful. It's one of the best plushes I've ever seen of an obscure product. Look how good this looks. This looks like the character perfectly translated, and this is like a plush from like 1999 or something. I didn't do the research. I would legitimately buy this plush in a heartbeat, and I think it's a weird standing on how certain Nintendo characters are depicted in Nintendo products. I will say a Bonzi Buddy plush is a better representation than most Donkey Kong plushes.
Yes.
Oh, I feel like I'm saying blasphemy. Reminder, Donkey Kong Jr. is the best game to ever. Lastly is the topic that we all care about, funny. And I'm going to start Bonzi Buddy this time, because Bonzi Buddy has a very rich history in the internet. The mere existence of both of those things are linked. And Bonzi Buddy, even from the very beginning, was memed on once it was discovered that it was a spyware program. And we're talking about early 2000s when I mean this. We're talking about before YouTube. This character has been very integral to the imagination of the internet. And maybe, at this point, even a sense of nostalgia. But there is also that being an issue, if you think about it. Bonzi Buddy doesn't have much funny about him other than, oh yeah, look at that guy. Well, let's make him say a stupid thing. I mean, there probably is more, but it's just more of like a recognition thing than an actual concrete joke. Maybe I'm like being kind of boomerish by saying that, because I believe in stupid, surreal memes like everyone else. But I just feel like when we're talking about objective funniness with Bonzi Buddy, there's not much you can give, right?
Man, you're just unfunny. That's why you don't get it. You just aren't hip enough to get it.
Donkey Kong has a very wide expanse of history, as I've mentioned before, so there's tons of material to make memes off of. Donkey Kong in conception is kind of a humorous character. Why do you think his name is Donkey? And I mentioned before, his stupidity is kind of a personality trait at this point. Also, Donkey Kong's a very recognizable character. There's been tons and tons of memes off of him because there's tons and tons of people who know about Donkey Kong. And Donkey Kong Country as a show is very meme-worthy. It's kind of a bad show when it comes to animation and writing, and it's very off-the-walls and zany, but it's very special to me and many, many people, so making memes off of it is a way to express our love for the show. The Donkey Kong games also have an eccentric humor to them. Donkey Kong Country game is made by Rareware and has a very kind of cheeky edge to it, so Donkey Kong's comedy is just kind of built into the series. I would say it makes better memes than most Nintendo franchises, and, you know, on that note... Hello, it's me from the future. I started a second channel. It's called Glass of Buttermilk. I don't know if you all saw the community post about it, but please go subscribe to that. There's music on there, and then hopefully there's going to be more content coming soon to that place. Alright, that's all. I'm going back to the White Room. Yippee!